Hello everyone, welcome back to the Fitness Hustle. It's me, Amy Moreland, and I'm so excited to talk to you about the subject today. It is near and dear to my heart, and it is all about the look of fitness. I want to talk about preconceptions. I want to talk about what people think, feel, what's right, what's wrong, and what we can do about it. So let's chat. So I know a lot of people have probably been affected by this, and it doesn't just go with weight, but there's all different types of things I think that get talked about now with this vision of what fit is, or a vision of what fit should be. And I think a lot of it has to do with what the society has put out there. You know, if you look, right, you see billboards, you see signs, you see magazines. It's changing a little bit, but it's typically models that are very thin, that probably have had some type of touching done, you know, like Photoshop done. And there's this perception that beauty comes with fit. There's a certain size, there's the chiseled abs, there's all these different things that people or society wants to kind of deem as, if you're fit, if you're in shape, if you're ripped, if you're this. And we need to get past that. And it's not, like I said, it's not just the weight or the look, but we need to get past it with going the other way. Sometimes people will look and say, you're too skinny. You're too scrawny to be fit. It doesn't look like you have any muscle. It doesn't look like you've worked out at all. You're just lucky to be skinny. You know, so there's the conception the other way as well. There's also misconceptions when it comes to age, misconceptions when it comes to race, all these different things, thinking that a certain list of things means that you're fit. Now, it's so not true. And I hope that after kind of listening to this and maybe trying to see things a different way, you'll see that fit isn't a one size fits all type thing. And really, fit isn't a look. Fit is all about how you feel. And it's about how you carry yourself. So, using me as an example, and I've been told numerous times, I've been laughed at national conventions. I have been told that I'm too fat. I have been made fun of by other instructors. I put out a DVD for my kettlebell Amped, and this was probably the most crushing part. As I put this DVD, it was selling out there, different websites were selling it, and I told myself I wasn't going to read the comments, but I did, because, you know, we all do, right? And I read the comments, and some people would comment about the workout. Great, it was a great workout. Wow, I really felt that. And then it got to the personal attacks. And it became the, why would anybody listen to her? It looks like she doesn't even work out. She's too fat to be in a workout video. And it crushed me. And here's the thing. Nobody knows what anybody's deal is. Nobody knows what I've been through, or nobody knows that's watching or seeing something or looking at a picture. You have no idea the crap that people have been through. So let me tell you, and I'm sure there are many, many others out there like this. Several years ago, actually right after I started Amped, I had severe anxiety and depression. I was so stressed out about keeping everything together, and just things from how I was brought up, that stress and anxiety just got worse and worse and worse. And I knew I needed help, and I had put it off for so long, and I finally got that help, and I was given Lexapro. which is an antidepressant. It's a medicine. It made me feel I wasn't anxious anymore. I didn't stress out about things. I slept better. Those things got better, but my body got worse. And my body started to change because of the medicine. One of the side effects, little did I know, and at that point didn't even care. One of the side effects of that medicine was weight gain because of what it does to your metabolism and what it does to your body. And then what started to happen is I saw the weight gain, and I'm talking, I gained 30 to 40 pounds in less than a year. So that's not like me just deciding to not do anything or whatever. I was working out, I had my program, I was traveling, I was doing all kinds of things. I was doing all the healthy things, and I was still gaining weight because of this medicine. But that didn't matter to the person that wrote on the internet and said, she's too fat, she doesn't even know what she's doing. It didn't matter to the person that came up to me at a show and said, you can't honestly believe that you're the creator of this program because she looks way better than you do, so she must be the creator. I mean, I'm arguing with people because they thought somebody that looked a certain way had to have been the creator, not me. And yes, it bothers me, and yes, it's horrible. But I've kind of made it a mission of mine to change the way that people see fitness and change the way that people see people. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're 22 or 62. It doesn't matter if you're 180 pounds or if you're 130 pounds. If you have the knowledge and if you're doing exercising and you're doing the right things for your health, you're eating healthy, you're taking care of your mind, you're taking care of your body, you're exercising, you're doing things that make you happy, and you have a 50-pound difference between you and the other person, there is no reason that somebody should look at you and say, well, you're much fatter than this person, so you must not be as fit as that person. Because I'll tell you what, I don't care what my weight is, I don't care what my size is, I can crush people when it comes to kettlebell swings, I can crush people when it comes to different exercises because I am strong. I am strong in the exercises that I do, and I'm strong in the mental capacity to be able to know I can do it. So my weight has nothing. Same with my age. Just because I'm 43 right now and there's a 20-something that comes in, that doesn't mean that that 20-something automatically gets to go, oh, well, I'm younger, so I can do more kettlebell swings than you or more burpees or more whatever. Like that doesn't matter. So we need to get past this. We need to not look at the look as much as the person. The person that is, what they've been through. You know, the other thing, and I see this a lot, is you see these people and they're like 200 pounds. Let's just take 200 pounds and somebody's going to go, oh, God, they need to go to the gym. You have no idea that maybe they've worked their ass off for 2 years and have already lost 100 pounds and they're feeling great. They're feeling like they're conquering the world, and then you come in and you crash it by just going, you're fat because you're 200 pounds. That's just not fair. And we need to stop it. We need to stop the belief that somebody can look a certain way and believe this or can do that. We just need to stop. And we need to maybe understand. Maybe we need to ask more questions. Maybe we need to care more. Maybe we need to be kind. Maybe we need to help. Have we ever thought of that instead of bringing people down? Because they're too this, too that, too skinny, too fat, too old, too white, too black, too tall, too short, too whatever? Why does any of that matter? Especially when it comes to fit. That shouldn't matter. Now, people can be working towards their fitness goals, and if you're sitting there and you're, eating hamburger after hamburger after hamburger and French fries and whatever, yes, there's reasons that sometimes putting on weight isn't a good thing, right? If you're just going to negate your health and you're just going to slack off, then adding that weight on, yes, then you're not staying fit. You're hurting yourself. But there's a lot of people out there, a lot of people that are fit just the way they look. And maybe we need to start giving credit to those people instead of tearing them down. The other thing that I want to mention, and this is kind of more, that that's kind of general, right? Fit, when you come to a class, we shouldn't be judging that person that comes in and they're like, oh God, they really need to be here. Or, oh my gosh, look at her, she's like a twig. Or, look, she has her makeup and she's perfect and, she didn't even break a sweat. Again, we have no idea, and you can't, why would you even judge somebody based off of how much sweat they broke or whatever? And it sounds silly, but I've heard it. And it's just dumb. So don't look at people when they come into the gym and just automatically assume things. Maybe you shouldn't assume anything and go over to get to know the person and say, oh, I'm so glad you're here. My name is so-and-so. What's your name? And maybe make a friend. And again, who cares what the weight is? Or who cares what their height is or tallness or skin color or age is? Does that make them any worse of a person? Does that make them any better of a person? No. But it does say a lot about the person that's judging them. If you're literally going to go in and you're going to judge somebody based off their size, based off their age, based off their race, based off of anything, the problem isn't with the person that you're judging. The problem is the person doing the judging. So we need to change this whole look of fit. And we need to change it not just in one class. We need to change it with the gym owners. We need to change it with instructors. We need to change it with brand formats. We need to change it with marketing. We need to change it with athletic wear. We need to change it everywhere. Everywhere, so that when people look at a magazine, they see all different sizes, all different ages, all different everything. And I know there's a lot of brands that are now kind of going to that. Aerie from American Eagle is one of those brands that I think kind of started off several years ago. I don't even remember how long it is. And I know that brand because I have kids that shop that brand all the time. And it was so refreshing to see pictures of people in their advertisements that had, their marks weren't, maybe they had a beauty mark or a mole or something and it was still there, or they had stretch marks, or they had cellulite, or they had whatever the issue was. They didn't do anything. They didn't hide it. They showed it, and they were proud of it, and they owned it. And that's what we need to get to. That's what we need to do. So with all of this happening, I made it one of my goals that I was never, ever, ever going to use any of my marketing and have people that somebody told me I needed to use. Every single image that is used for any of my brands comes from real instructors, real participants, real people. And I know a lot of other formats out there do that too. But you need to show the diversity. We're all about, equal and being this and whatever. You need to show men, you need to show women, you need to show ages, you need to show weight, height, race, everything. We need to. And then when companies start doing that, we as a society need to make sure that we do our part and not assume things based off of a person. So I hope you'll help me in spreading this kind of, I don't want to say a new way of thinking because it's not a new way of thinking, but I'm going to start doing some videos. I'm going to start doing some things where I'm taking instructors, I'm taking participants, I'm taking people that just work out, that are proud of their body, and going to start showcasing them and their stories. Again, I talked about in my first podcast, I talked about how I want to share those journeys, share that inspiration, and this is all part of it. In order to share and grow with those journeys, we also need to be proud of those journeys. We need to be proud of the struggles. Yes, they weren't hard, they were hard, but we got through them. And look what's happened now. And yeah, we're gonna go through struggles again. I get it, but we need to keep growing. Those stories will be showcased on this channel. Those stories are what's going to inspire others. And I hope, again, I'm just this little person in Pittsburgh, just sitting here with, I don't even know how many people listening. I'm not going to make this huge impact where all of a sudden, Dick's Sporting Goods or Nike or somebody's going to go, God, we need to listen to her. We need to do this. I know that's not going to happen. So I'm asking the people that are listening that we just try and make it better with not taking assumptions and just looking at people for the person that they are, not for the look that they are. And maybe get to know somebody. Maybe get to understand somebody. And when you see their journey, when you see their struggle, instead of laughing, instead of putting them down, use that opportunity to help. Use that opportunity to do something good.